Hello and welcome to GullyTalk, a brand new cricket show that's following all the action of IPL 2022. At the start of the competition, if you told me these are the four teams that will make it to the playoffs, I would be 50% correct because I always expected Lucknow and Rajasthan to make it. GT has been the big surprise and congratulations to them for topping the table. With CSK and MI out of the picture, RCB definitely deserves a place. With the playoffs starting, let's see how each of these teams is placed and what their chances are. RCB is one team that has the big names in Kohli, Faf and Maxwell. Even if one of them has a good day, they will make it tough for the opposition. I personally believe they must not attach a lot of importance as to whether Kohli will deliver in the playoffs or not. If he does, great. If he does not, that's all right because they have a good team in place. Faf is their top run getter. DK has had a fantastic season with a strike rate of 190. There have been some good contributions from Patidar, Lomro, and of course the all-rounders Shabaz and Maxwell. Josh Hazelwood has been fabulous, bringing in all his test experience into play. Harshal Patel has been very good with his death bowling. And of course, Hasaranga has had a fantastic season with close to 24 wickets. Mohammad Siraj is a match winner and must be played in the playoffs. My playing 11 are Faf, Kohli, Patidar, Maxwell, Lomro, DK, Shabaz, followed by Harshal Patel, Hasaranga, Josh Hazelwood, and Mohammad Siraj. The player to watch for is undoubtedly Hasaranga. RCB started the season with a 200 plus total against Punjab and they lost that match narrowly. Post that, they did register many wins, but when they lose, they tend to lose badly. Especially those matches against SRH and Punjab pull them back a great deal. So their chances of doing well in the playoffs will all depend upon which side of RCB turns up on that particular day. This is one team that I've always expected to see in the playoffs because that is the kind of resources they have. But I believe that's also been a problem because when you have too many options available on hand, you end up underutilizing some of your players. At the top order, both KL and Quinton de Kock came up with some very good contributions and some good knocks by Deepak Hooda too. But that's been their problem area because I cannot really recall many match-winning knocks by their middle order. In fact, their batting order has undergone a great deal of change. After the top order, you really do not know who will step out to bat. It's also ended up in players like Marcus Stoinis and Jason Holder being underutilized to a great deal. Their bowling, though, has been consistent with Avesh Khan, Mohsin Khan with the few matches that he played, and of course, Dushmantha Chameera with his pace. My playing 11 for Lucknow are KL Rahul, Quinton de Kock, followed by Evan Lewis at 1 down, Deepak Hooda, Marcus Stoinis, Krunal Pandya, and Badoni, followed by the bowlers Avesh Khan, Chameera, Mohsin, and Bishnoi. Dushmantha Chameera is a big match player and must play in the playoffs. In terms of chances, Lucknow is my least favorite team. But with KL having a fantastic season, scoring more than 500 runs, you never really know. And that's why he's the player to watch for. Congratulations to Hardik and his boys for topping the table in their debut season. I, for one, gave them no chance, in fact, placed them in the bottom half of the table. They proved us all wrong by making exceptional use of their resources. Hardik Pandya is their top run getter and their top wicket taker is Rashid Khan. These are the only two big names. In spite of not having many big names, they have multiple match winners. In fact, their best batting came at number 4, 5 and 6 from Miller, Tewatia and Rashid Khan. I never really thought I would say Rashid Khan and batting in the same line. Well, that's how good he has been. There have been some very good contributions from Saha and Shubman Gill right at the top. Bowling is of course their strength with Mohammad Shami and Rashid Khan. I believe Lockie Ferguson must play ahead of Alzari Joseph simply because of the experience that he brings with him. Assuming Ridhiman Saha has recovered from his hamstring injury, my playing 11 are Ridhiman Saha and Shubman Gill at the top, followed by Hardik Pandya 1 down, Miller, Wade, Tewatia, Rashid Khan, Lockie Ferguson, Mohammad Shami, Yash Dayal and Sai Kishore. GT is the team with the momentum But will the law of averages catch up with them at some point of time? Rajasthan Royals has 6 specialist batsmen and 5 specialist bowlers. This is a traditional approach to T20 cricket, which I am a huge fan of. They, along with GT, have been very consistent from the start of the competition. Josh Butler has had a fantastic season with 629 runs. Can he take it to 800? Another match winner is Yuzi Chahal, sitting pretty with a hat-trick and 26 wickets to his name. It's every captain's dream to have a player like Ravichandran Ashwin on his team. There have been some very good contributions from Yashasvi Jaiswal and some fabulous hitting towards the end by Hetmyer. RR has the best bowling lineup with Trent Bolt, Prasidh Krishna, and of course Obed McCoy coming good. My biggest plus is Sanju Samson as the captain. He's had a decent run with the bat, but more importantly, he's my pick of the captains from the 4 teams in the playoffs. My playing 11 for Rajasthan Royals is Yashasvi Jaiswal, Josh Butler, Sanju Samson, Padikkal, Hetmyer, Ram Parag, Ashwin, Bolt, Obed McCoy, Yuzi Chahal, and Prasidh Krishna. The player to watch for is, of course, Josh Butler because he is due for a big score. Rajasthan lost to Gujarat in the league stage. Can they beat them in the playoffs? Will Rajasthan do it this year for Shelwa? I believe they will because they seem like a settled side. They have one of the best bowling attacks and a very good captain in Sanju Samson. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel, Gully Talk.